Hello and welcome to this plant engineering video conversation. I'm Amara Razgas, your host, and I've connected today with Alli Klein at Chobani. We're going to be discussing the role of the process engineer from her vantage point. Here's some background about my guest. Alli Klein serves as the Director of Process Engineering at Chobani, where she focuses on capital projects, including the company's platform launch into oat milks and dairy creamers. She has more than 10 years of industry experience in manufacturing across oil and gas, pharmaceutical, and food and beverage. Her educational background is in chemical engineering. Thanks for joining me today, Alli.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. So I'm happy that we're speaking today, and we don't get to talk about these kinds of career development topics very frequently. So let me start at the very beginning. Tell me what you do. What are your roles and responsibilities as a process engineer?
Sure. So, as our process engineering team at Chobani has two main focus areas. The first is supporting the plant with daily operations. So, that could be anything from optimization efforts, improving efficiency, troubleshooting equipment issues out on the floor, or looking for productivity opportunities by eliminating waste or reducing utility usage. The second area that we focus on, which you touched on a little in the intro, is executing capital projects. So we get involved in a wide range of projects within our plant, from budgets of several $1,000s to multi-million-dollar projects. And we help bring those to life from the initial design all the way through first production.
Okay, so it sounds like you have your fingers in a lot of different things.
Yeah.
So like how much or in what way do you interact with other departments in the plant? What does that look like?
We interact with all of the core departments within the plant, operations, maintenance, quality, safety, sanitation, automation, R&D, basically you name it, and we've got a counterpart that we work with pretty regularly. Engineering, in my opinion, is really a support role within the plant. So we're here to help with whatever comes up. We tend to be kind of the technical experts on most of the equipment in the plant. So that's usually the value that we bring. We can typically very quickly answer equipment or design related questions, or jump in and start reviewing the system or analyzing the data if we don't know what's going on. So it makes our role very dynamic day to day.
Okay, and you've probably worked on a lot of different projects. Anything in particular stand out for you, and what did you do within that project?
I think the project that I'm still most proud of would be the very first project when I joined Chobani. And that was for the launch of our new oat milk and dairy creamer platforms back in 2019. It was a huge multi-million-dollar project with a really tight timeline. It included plant expansion, a lot of major new equipment for our plant, and an entirely new process and product line that we had never made before. So when I joined, the design was mostly completed and we were just beginning to receive most of the equipment and starting installation. So my first 6 months with Chobani were pretty crazy. It took a lot of long days and nights and weekends. But at the end of the day, it was really amazing to see these new products on the shelf at the grocery store. That was my first experience in food and beverage. So other than the sheer scale of the project and what we were able to accomplish from the equipment side, it was really cool for me to see that product on the shelf.
Nice. So obviously, a lot of cutting edge technologies in your wheelhouse. Are you using any new technologies to help you improve or manage your projects on a daily basis?
One of the tools that we have really embraced over the last several years in not only our process engineering team, but also within the plant overall, is a tool called Seek. It's very powerful and user-friendly data analytics tool. It allows us to easily trend and visualize our plant data and analyze that data to help with anything from troubleshooting to optimization to water savings. Two of our process engineers are actually presenting at the Seek conference this spring to share some of our use cases. So that's a tool that we really value in our day-to-day work.
Got it. Okay. So as a process engineer, what's one aspect of your role that you like the best? And then maybe on the flip side, is there anything that you don't like?
I guess to start with what I enjoy, I've always enjoyed the technical challenge of my role as a process engineer. But in my time at Chobani, I've really grown to love my role as a leader and a mentor. In my career, I've always had really great mentors to help me grow and succeed. So I get a lot out of giving that back and helping my team and helping other departments within the plant and helping our summer interns, for example, to be successful too. On the flip side of that, what do I enjoy least? I don't know if I have a good answer for that one. I might have to come back to that.
Got it. Got it. Okay. So it sounds like you're doing some mentoring and working with some junior level team members. What advice would you give these fellow engineers in terms of career advancement or even skill development?
Sure. I think the best advice I can give is to stay curious. I don't care how many years of experience you have in the field or at your company, there's always more that you can learn. And if you approach new opportunities with curiosity and maintain that growth mindset, I think you'll continue to develop new skills and broaden your horizons. And at least in my experience, the career advancement usually comes pretty naturally once people see your growth and potential.
Makes sense. Thanks so much, Allie.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for having me again.
Yeah. Well, that was Alli Klein, Director of Process Engineering at Chobani, talking about several topics related to the process engineer and to career advancement. For more information about process, maintenance, and other manufacturing related topics, visit Plant Engineering at www.plantengineering.com